Так, ну что, летим дальше. Друзья. Запросы. 64. Зачем 64? Меня добавили, что деньги кончились. Ну ладно. Так, нафиг не надо.
Did you see that? I think something's moving.
It's just an ordinary snowdrift.
Сампа.
Are you
Наш любимый Сампа.
Hey, get out of there or you'll shiver to death.
Не
Holding your
вылезай.
breath won't help.
I got this, March. Someone's got their head stuck in the sand, or the snow in this case. They just need a helping hand.
Ouch! My fine fellow, was that really necessary? Is crawling around in the snow a crime these days? I mean, come on, surely. It doesn't warrant a spearing.
Каким копьем он его тыкнул?
But then again, how can I blame you? I mean, I caught you off guard. It had to happen. You could even say is Captain Japard around? He's an old buddy of mine.
Who?
Wait, you're not Silvermane guards? Well, why didn't you say so? Turns out we're on the same side after all. Pleasure to meet you. The name's Sampo Koski. Excellent, I'll remember the name. Never thought I'd run into friends from the same line of work out here in this frozen wasteland. Businesses. Say, why don't we join forces? I have reliable intel. Come now, friends. I can understand the mistrust. Then again, I know the rules. Vigilance is the name of the game in our profession. It's my fault for letting my enthusiasm and sincerity get the better of me. Anyway, a meeting like this has to have been written in the stars. Ask me anything you like.
Так, почему он
Me?
прятался?
You guys scared me to death. There I was, looking for relics to sell. Seriously, though? Try treading a little lighter next time, huh? If you run into the guards, they won't... You really don't know? The Silvermane guards are Bellabog's soldiers, enforcers, and police. Let's just say they're... Seems like you guys really are new to the business. To be young and naive again. How about this? As a senior in the field, which I'm sure you don't mind me saying, I'll give you some free guidance.
Он выглядит Сампа прям бойцом таким, по сравнению с Данькой или с первопроходцем.
There are ways of doing things in this profession, and you better get familiar with them. Moving in the shadows, finding the good.
No need. Why don't you just take us to the city? We don't really know the way.
The city? Already? I haven't even started trading yet. But it would be my pleasure. Kindness is Sampo Koski's middle name. Follow me, friends, and keep quiet. We don't want to be spotted by the guards.
Доброта второй.
So why were you hiding from the Silvermane guards?
We're just storing a few relics away from prying eyes. Nothing serious. If it weren't for the uncompromising nature of our civil service, there'd be no need for secrecy. So whereabouts you guys from, anyway? I don't mean to pry or anything. I just care about my friends. No pressure. Rule number 7, never leave a footprint. I have my own special technique called invisible snow walking. Helps me throw off pursuers in no time.
Who are they?
You remember the Silvermane guards I mentioned? That's them! Help me, old friends! I don't want to be caught!
It's the suspect and his accomplices. Arrest!
It's now or never. Over to
Авто,
you,
нет?
dear
Да,
friend.
авто.
Hey, where do you get your... Watch this awesome move!
I shall be the judge. Recount.
Answer me. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Here!
Just a scratch.
You can't run!
I shall be the judge. The 10 Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
Гепард. С футляром от гитары вместо.
I, Depard Landau, captain of the Silvermane Guards, order you to relinquish your futile resistance.
That Sampo cheated us all. Wait till I get my hands on him.
Сам по всех обманул.
Suspect! Relinquished your resistance!
10 Lords.
So I'm a criminal, huh? Forget Sampo. Wait until I get my hands on you. You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
How about this?
Try that again.
Give it up.
Let's test your knowledge.
Так, а чё не... Ну ладно.
Watch this.
Так, потом гепард. Да, гепарда.
Batter up!
А, тут на авто нельзя.
Rules are made to be broken.
Какой щит у Марта.
You can't run. Try that again. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Я за Марта по-серьезному не играл никогда. У меня такой щит хороший.
In the name of preservation!
А чё, мне ульты запретили? А,
And the prime suspect? The one with the...
Apologies, Captain. We lost him during the pursuit.
No matter. We have his accomplices. He'll be close by, plotting his next...
поддержить, поддержить,
Yeah,
не
we'd never
поддержить.
team up with someone like him. I'm not trying to talk our way out of this, but we're not friends with that scoundrel. We rescued him from the snow out of the kindness of our hearts. We had no idea he might be using us to get past you.
I'm a captain, not an adjudication panel. As a Belobog citizen, you have the right to defend yourself, but that can only take place under the scrutiny. Take them away.
Так, я же победил, чё
But we're
увидите
not
их?
from Belobog.
Photos?
Ah, you're a genius! Great idea! You've probably never seen what your planet looks like, right? I took this one. Behold!
You mean to say that this white ball that's here? that...
It is said that a long time ago, strange visitors from beyond the sky would visit us.
But these people are...
This decision is beyond us. If what they say is true, then only the Supreme Guardian may decide their fate. Our job is to present them before her. Outsiders, follow me. Belobog lies beyond this blizzard. Welcome to Belobog. the city of preservation.
А Белобог сейчас большой. Когда первый раз проходил, ничего не было, кроме самого Белобога. Сейчас там и арены, и мост, и еще что-то. Ух.
Hey, it feels like it got a bit warmer.
That's because you're in Belobog, the last bastion of humanity.
Last bastion?
700 years ago, monsters from beyond the sky set the world ablaze. The land was turned to scorched earth, with raging infernos and billowing towers of smoke stretching beyond the horizon. In the midst of the conflict, the eternal freeze descended without warning. Suddenly, sweeping winds brought blizzards which buried the invading legion.
Метели
Belobog was all that
похоронили
remained.
легион. То есть у них все пылало, и вдруг все замерзло, из-за чего все враги погибли, и остался
The
лишь
steadfast
город.
architects built this city. Under the protection of Klipoth, the preservation, Belobog.
He's sure saying some weird stuff.
A marked change in tone. Sounds like he's quoting from a historical record.
Да, там потом будет много
Uh-huh.
всяких
So why is he telling us all
дополнений
this?
к этой истории.
You wanted to know.
Барт. Ну, с такими глазами так можно. Так, чё, куда идти? Следуйте за гепардом.
We saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a Terran corroded space.
Да,
A fragmentum,
потом
correct?
можно будет.
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silvermane guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, but I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter. We're lacking in intel. We're here. This is Klipoth Fort, the heart of the saviors of humanity. Long before the arrival of the Eternal Freeze, the architects braved the architects named this fortress after Klipoth, Eon of Preservation. Under their direction, humanity has withstood. This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian.
The Supreme Guardian?
The leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations. The current Guardian is Madame Kakolia Rand. Every major strategic...
Whoa, she sounds like a big
I
deal.
will now bring you to see Madame Kakolia. Please, have your words at the ready. Her time is precious.
We're gonna see her right now?
Rest easy. The Madam Guardian doesn't care about formalities. Not to mention, I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madam Kakolia will be aware of your arrival.
But that's a meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
You may leave, Branya. Visitors have arrived.
Ай, Каколя.
Yes, Mother.
Madam Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Gepard. You may leave. Welcome, visitors from beyond the Eternal Freeze. Or perhaps I should say, I am Cocolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be grateful if you could tell me why you have come. Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself. The architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze descended or the Legion invaded, this world was once prosperous beyond measure.
Да, сразу увидела, что они не отсюда. Хорошо ее прям это, как персонажа.
An eon connected our
Сделали.
planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe. We also came to know of Klapoth, the Amber Lord. Under their attentive gaze, we built the city walls. So do not be surprised. For 700 years, the architects have received no further communication from the stars. But I knew of your existence.
Так, освоить эту планету мы хотим вам помочь.
We came here for something known as a Stellaron.
A Stellaron.
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of you mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the Eternal Freeze. At the same time...
Correct.
Stellarons bring about different disasters on different worlds, but every world seeded with a Stellaron will give birth to fragmentums. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servant.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed suffered the disasters you speak of, some of which prove vexatious to us even today. Even if this Stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to you. I don't believe that anyone would go to such lengths to help a world unrelated to them.
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't...
If we can get rid of it, your world will be safer too.
You know how to seal the Stellaron.
We have the relevant means.
Very well. I believe you. If our present situation is truly the result of this so-called Stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that Belobog has waited 700 years for. I am willing to assist you in any way possible to help. It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there. It should be me thanking you, visitors from beyond the sky. I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons.
Хорошая правительница, если
Of
бы не
course,
это.
I understand.
Зависимость.
Do not worry. I have a way.
Было бы вообще отлично.
It seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders.
She's the big shot. Definitely got that Queen of the Castle vibe going on. Oh, so cool.
Все из себя короли.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post. I hope you enjoy your stay in Belobog.
Wait. Can you recommend some sites? It's not...
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog's most symbolic landmark. And if you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an... Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there. It's started to be affected by corrosion recently, so it's been sealed off.
So the corrosion is inside the city. Well, that's a grave situation.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I must leave now. I hope all goes well.
Заново походить в Белобог.
Wow, look at the carved ice! It feels perfect for this city somehow.
Whatever it's made of, it can't be ice.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city.
So let me introduce myself. I'm the intelligence officer for the Silvermane Guards, and a
Yeah,
temporary guide for the A Journey Through Belobog's history program, but you can call me Pela.
Yes, Miss Taylor.
And perhaps the grown-ups among us could refrain from... Okay, guys, take a look over here. This is Everwinter. The architects are followers of the Aeon Klapak. It was they that foresaw crisis. Everwinter Monument is made up of two parts. A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals. Any questions?
You know what I mean.
Так, этих пока не хочу слушать. Все равно...
Neverwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Japard say there'd be a show here?
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance.
Ah, darn. I wanted to see one. Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep... Normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right? Maybe, but the ones out... Oh, maybe this is how the architect...
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Oh, wow, she's cool.
Hi there. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop. If you got any broken equipment lying around, you can always come find me, though I can't guarantee I'll be interested in fixing it.
Oh, we're okay. I was just curious about the heater.
Curious? About the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find them anywhere in the... Only just got here? Ah! I figured it out. I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders had met with Cocolia. You must be them? What an honor. Where are my manners? We can talk about heaters all day if you like. Let's have a chat.
Ой, как давно я тут не был. Так, а тут и ничего нету.
The heater you saw is just a standard geomarrow radiator. They may not look like much, but they're a real lifeline to the people.
А, тут они местами поменяются, Сервал уйдет за ту стойку, сюда забыл, кто встанет.
The blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm, well... Isn't it just like cooking food over an open flame? If the house is a pot...
When she puts it like that, it...
You didn't know? Belobog is structured like two big connected discs. The overworld, however, due to an order that was given many years ago... I shouldn't be talking about this. No sweat. This is your first time in Belobog. Hey, seeing as there's nothing on your plate just now, wanna help me fix up... Great. Then let me give you a demonstration.
Конечно, предлагать чинить путешественникам с другой планеты. Это круто.
I deserve a nice pat on the back for that one.
Nice. You guys are pretty handy. You picked that up in no time.
Do you just say yes to everything?
Well, I'd better carry on here. Why not have a better look around? My workshop will always...
Так, ну и ушли. Так, потом, кажется, спать. И потом, кажется, люлей. Так, надо сундуки собрать. Почему я борюсь с желанием? Мусорных баков есть чувство собственного достоинства. Так, ладно, байки потом. Нет, не могу. Однажды встав на этот путь...
That's the alley that Japard mentioned. I can't believe how close it is.
They hadn't identified it. I bet all the shops and hotels in the vicinity.
Move back! This is your final warning.
What? But my proof of...
The fragmentum has already corroded this block. You can make a property retrieval request to the...
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread into the city.
No. As long as the soldiers can only periodically clear the fragmentum of monsters.
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very...
If I can't get my proof of property, it doesn't matter. Let me pass. I'm not afraid to die.
Stand back. This area is off limits.
Well, this is...
Duty is duty.
We trust in the Higher.
That's enough. The Guardian...
Right.
It used to be a transport hub.
Darn monsters.
We're optimistic. This area has only recently been corroded, so monsters are few and...
If it weren't for most of our forces being deployed to the front line, situations like this wouldn't amount to anything.
Please keep a safe distance. This is a...
Да. Машина... Что с машиной, кстати? Что-то не помню, что с машиной было. Театр толпа.
Careful now.
Так, вниз. Я забыл.
Want to know more about the after-school classes?
Так. Уж забыл, как тут все работает. А, тут даже этот закрыт. Все закрыто.
So, this friend of mine...
Ну?
So tired. I just want to put my head on a pillow and drift off. Seems like the first day of our trip.
It's because you've got too much energy.
Wow, what a beautiful lobby. It's gonna be. Wanna have a pillow fight later? Huh? Huh? I bet they're stuffed with goose
Boy
feathers.
March. Earlier in Klipoth Fort.
Stop, I know what you're gonna say. March, you said too much back there. March, you shouldn't reveal our goal to people we don't trust. Meanwhile, you guys were beating around the bush and speaking in riddles. But check it out. Seems like we landed with a pretty sweet deal, right? We get the royal treatment, rooms in a beautiful hotel.
That's not what I was going to say.
All right, spit it out then.
Earlier in Klipoth Fort...
Yeah, of course. This isn't my first expedition, you know. My powers of perception are sharper than the sharpest blade. Something up with her. She seemed normal to me. She was kinda harsh at first, but she turned out to be a nice, reasonable lady. Although, it felt like she was looking through me. As in, I know she was speaking to us, but it seemed like her gaze was fixed on something far away.
I had a similar feeling. Almost as if we weren't the only people in the room.
Do you have to put it like that? That's scary. Well, there's no calling sharp eyes.
Perhaps I'm too sensitive. She did promise to help. Let's get some rest.
Так, книжечка.
That's your eighth
Тут я еще буду много раз валяться.
Weather's pretty nice, huh?
Интересно.
Is there anything left to do? We're meeting the Guardian tomorrow. There won't be any time for sightseeing.
It was a long day today. All I need... Well, don't talk about it then.
Let's get to bed early and save our energy. I sense the next few...
Well, I'm off to my room then.
Так, а я теперь за Март играю. Интересно. Шкаф. Свет доблести освещает вас. Так, перед запуском 2 минуты перерывчик. Не случился перерывчик.
Who are you? What are you?
We are allies. Allies of the Guardians in generations.
What do you want?
To rebuild its giant world. To help you achieve your wish.
Прям как американцы сказки сказывают.
Hey, did you hear that?
There's a group of Silvermane guards at the entrance.
If this is our escort, It's less friendly than I was expecting. Huh. You must have...
Let's go and meet them.
Hey, Commander Bronya is waiting for you all down below. Hurry up and go see her. And no tricks.
Are we in a lot of trouble? Huh? It's you. You were there at the fort.
I am Bronya Rand, acting commander of the Silvermane Guards. In the name of the Amber Lord in the Highest, and under order of Supreme Guardian Cocolia Rand, I as agent of the Supreme Guardian, I herewith temporarily strip you of your freedom of action and speech. When you are tried by the adjudication panel, you will be given the opportunity to defend yourselves against the accusations. Resistance will prove futile. You must come with me.
Wait a minute. This isn't what we agreed. She said we were going to be escorted to discuss an urgent matter.
This is an orchestrated betrayal, obviously.
Looks like we've been downgraded to accomplices. Again. It seems like it's every third planet this happens.
That's because you always act without thinking. You never have a...
Hey, I'm improving. I'm coming up with a plan right now. And... got one!
Март придумала план.
Galley.
The one that's been sealed off. It's possible. March.
Huh? Really? I just wanted to say something.
3 of a kind.
Shh! It's an old Astral Express escape signal. Do you play
2 pair?
Hey, what are you whispering? Let's get going.
Ace!
Have an ice day!
They charged straight in! Escaping into a fragmentum. I don't know if they're overconfident or just eager for death.
Should we report them as missing or deceased?
Supreme Guardian's order was to arrest them. We cannot abandon our pursuit just because they fled into a sealed-off area.
Yes, ma'am.
Eradicate all threats to Belobog's security. That is what
Ha! See? They weren't brave enough to follow us. Freedom! Serves them right. Better luck next time, slowpokes. It was a team effort.
We caught them by surprise. Let's follow the path. We need to...
Ай, стандартная политика. Так. Можно налево глянуть.
So, what happened back there? Why did the Supreme Guardian send people to arrest us? Imagine launching a surprise attack when your enemy is fast asleep. The cheek!
That woman had a troubling aura. Our instincts were correct.
Тут в целом печальная история. Так, а чё оно мигает?
I shall judge you for the 10 lords.
Answer me. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
А тут что дают? Отсюда. Конкурсы, которых у меня нет. Так, что я хочу? Вы там пока агрессируете. Я хочу искорку крутануть еще разочек. Экспрессом по голове. Сампушка. Троечки. А, я пока без... Охота, ура. Так, нефрита нету. Охота мне надо. Сам по мне пока не надо, а вот охота... Крит шанс на 12 на 3 хода. А тут... Да, он сильно лучше. Что-то стануть.
Give it up. Recount. The 10 lords decree, hereby ordain.
Test.
I shall be the judge.
Answer me.
Go away! You! Watch this awesome move!
Recount.
Rules are made to be broken.
I shall be the judge.
Test. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Recount.
Answer me.
Let me see.
ячок, все живы, отлично. А, кстати, тут же тоже лифритик дают. Это что мне дают? Так, как-то все по-другому выглядит. Это что? Янчик. О, еще один охотник. Да, честно говоря, все равно.
Give it up. I shall be the judge. The Ten Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
Test.
Watch this awesome move!
Recount.
Так, надо ГГшку, наверное, точно на Янчика поменять. Сколько снега? Много тут снега.
I shall be the judge.
Answer me. 0 points.
You couldn't have done it without me.
А чтобы поменять ГГшку на Янчика, друзья, достижения, а версия, что версия? Что версия? Мне надо ему еще один конус, а конус надо что-то купить за гертариума. А купить за гертариума... Так, друзья, кстати, ну добавлю. В принципе... Ну, в принципе, не знаю. В какой-то момент, что будет с этим аккаунтом, пока прохожу. Вот мне нужен вот этот. А, это еще там.
Wanna go take some pictures?
Так, что мне надо? Доступно 3. Что мне вообще тут надо? Кредиты. Ну, честно говоря, не помню. С другой стороны, мне надо просто гертариумов потратить. Наверняка стрелы охотников. Выносливость. Клинки. Без разницы, честно говоря, можно было. Все что угодно купить. Так, что тут светилось?
You finally got some leisure time.
Мне бы еще уровень... А, он тут пока просто растет. Без испытаний. Отлично. Так, получить. Получить. Прекрасно. Так, янчик. бесполезную охоту сменить на скорость, урон. Да? Да. Так тоже сойдет. Прекрасно. Так, следуем. У кого следов? На коробочках. Ну и ладно. И вместо ГГшки ставим ящик. 2 охотника, бафер, щитовик. Сойдет.
Nice.
Так, а еще не перейти, еще можно. У меня же еще круточки были. Вот они. Любимое занятие. Круточки крутить. Так, Арлан? Не знаю. Мне Арлан никак не нравится. Кто-то за него, конечно, играет, кому-то нравится, мне вообще никак. Лучше бы конус выпал. Так, и еще раз. Я верю, что место влияет. Немножко. Незначительно. О, Март-конус. Наташин конус тоже хорошо. Так, ну и пока хорош. Все равно больше ничего нету. У нее дурацкое сохранение. И усилить. И еще раз усилить. И еще усилить. А все кончилось. Да не, надо все спалить. Нафиг мне эти трешки. Он еще и наложен был. Печаль-то какая. Ладно, бежим дальше. Теперь убивать будут все, что шевелится. Мы бежим. Так, тут я всех убил, тут я всех убил, там я не убил.
Oh, shiny! Ooh, sparkly!
Сундучок. Не могу мимо сундучка пройти.
Huh? Wait, there are Silvermane guards.
They must have entered from another direction. We should avoid an open conflict.
Не дают убить стражей дурацких.
It doesn't seem like there's any way to open this gate.
Yes. We saw it. We need to solve it before we run out of time.
Так, какой механизм, где? А.
Done and dusted.
Сюда не ходи, туда ходи.
Oh,
Снег башка
shiny.
попадет.
Ooh, sparkly. A one-time hit.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Strike the park.
Да я перекачал
I shall be the judge.
всех.
A test.
Ну и хоть, конечно, это обычный, но
Bladed fly.
что-то я перекачал, по-моему, надо было. Не качать конусы и уровни. Так. Что, куда, чего?
Wait, there are silver main.
We should avoid an
Wait,
Да ну,
there are silver main.
да
we should
я
avoid
хоть
an
уйду
open
то.
conflict.
Всё, ушел.
Strike the park.
Recount.
Answer me. Free.
You couldn't have done it without me. Huh? Finders keepers. I don't see a switch for the gate. Ah, over there.
There's a monster in the area.
Господи, я кроме обучения нигде не использовал расходные предметы. Может быть, конечно, зря, интересно, что там. Мало смысла.
Time for sword bladed flight. Swords descend.
I shall be the judge. The Ten Lords decree. Hereby
Расходники,
ordained.
в общем, конечно, с одной стороны бы помогали. Только где и когда в виртуалке. Хорошо. Так, а тут птичка робот. Босс. Вот босса надо
Fresh
завалить.
now or freshly?
На боссе хоть понятно будет.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Strike the park.
Recount.
Free. Answer me. 0 points.
Чтоб он нашелся. Ну да.
Free.
Bladed flight.
I shall be the judge.
A test.
Strike the park.
Кстати, у меня же еще шмотки появились, по-моему.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
По-моему, шмоток еще нет. Так, а чё морчит не кладет?
Bladed flight. Swords descend.
Перекачал.
Whoa, there's so much.
Так, мне вот это надо. Вот это надо.
Oh, shiny. Ooh, sparkly.
Птичку собрать. Да, можно и птичку собрать. Так. Сейчас птичка улетит к этим стражам, которых пройти нельзя. Смотрите, было прекрасно. Да, шмоток нету еще. Жаль. Ладно, дальше сюжетик, дальше сюжетик. Сундук. Чуть не пробежал.
She really caught up with us. Even had time to set up an ambush.
You dare underestimate me?
Even though it has suffered fragmentum corrosion, this is still part of Belobog. It was our home. Enough cat and mouse. Drop your weapons and come with me.
You're such a nuisance. Just what crime are we supposed to have committed again?
My orders are to arrest you. It is for the adjudication panel to present you with the nature and penalty of your alleged crimes.
You saw us yesterday. Do you remember? How can such a drastic change have occurred in the course of one night?
The Madam Guardian investigated your backgrounds. She summoned me last night to tell me that you had deceived her. Your identities and purpose here are counterfeit. You...
What a two-faced hag!
Publicly insulting the Supreme Guardian only elevates the seriousness of your...
We're wasting our words, March. At least one thing is clear.
Well, if there's no escape, then maybe it's time we gave them a taste of Astral Express medicine.
Time for swordplay! Strike apart!
I shall be the judge.
Test. Mediocre.
Watch this awesome move!
Blade and flight!
Recount. The Ten Lords decree, hereby ordained.
Lady Bronya.
I'll handle these evildoers myself.
Я ни разу не читал, что я ничего не делаю.
Onward! A strong adversary. Help me improve. Blade in flight!
I shall judge you for the Ten Lords.
Do you have answers? Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out. SAS Perkipi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
My turn.
Так.
Stay right there while I give you a present. Stop right there. You can't run.
0 points. Next.
So, how many of my moves can you block?
А, у него бонуска есть.
Practice is over. Swords descend!
Я ничего никогда не играл.
Give it up.
Так, следующая марк.
Recount your sins.
You have the worst luck running it.
I'm asking the question. Let's test your knowledge.
Нет.
0 points. Next.
This girl's pretty strong. Hey, Don Hung! Maybe now's a good time to show off your secret strength?
You first.
You're no fun.
Intruders, give it up. You will be guaranteed a fair trial.
Ooh, sorry. I didn't mean to ruin the intensity of the moment.
Ой, Сампо.
What is this? I can't breathe.
I have one thing to say. Sampo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
They will suffer, sacrifice, and die because of my order.
It is not death which frees them. They swept into the infancy of a new world.
What about the Underworlders? They will lose the protection of the Architects. They will see me as a tyrant.
You have witnessed the world a temporary misunderstanding for an eternity of prosperity.
We will honor your decision.
I understand.
Come on, those toys of yours aren't that dangerous.
Then why hasn't he woken up yet?
Because he's sound asleep. Didn't you hear him sleep talking? Poor child. Sounded like a bad nightmare. Tell me the truth, Sampo. What are you gonna do about the Overworld girl?
What am I gonna do about her? Why, wait for the opportunity and send her back, together with the rest.
You're a bad liar, Sampo Koski.
What? I didn't mean to bring her along. The smoke was too dense. I was in a daze. Before I knew it, I'd somehow dragged her down here, too.
What are you up to, Sampo? Why do you insist on getting caught up in overworld affairs that have nothing to do with you? If it's a whole lot more attention from Wildfire you want, you're going about it the right way.
Сампо прям лез в дела над Мирьем.
Hey now, Sampo Koski's primary concern is taking care of his friends. These guys scratch my back. How could I? And another thing, where does Wildfire get off, assuming that these fine folks won't come in useful?
Which is why you've set them loose in the underground?
Come on, accidents happen. I'll have them rounded up in no time.
That girl... Get her back as soon as possible, then don't let her out of your sight. What would Wildfire do with her?
All right. I get it. I'm setting off right now. I'll have to trouble you to look after them.
Hey, sleepyhead. Looks like you're awake.
Как же долго тебя не было. Да. Награды проводника. Как же долго не было. Минуты 3-4. Так, награда, дорога. Сколько? Не один уровень дали. Или два. Все понятно. Бумажки собираем. Потом почитаем. Вот бумажка еще.
How are you feeling? Any aches or pain? Good. You were out for a while. I was beginning to worry. Well, now that you're awake, you should probably try moving your limbs. I'm afraid the condition... Sampo's gone to clear up a mess of his own making. So I'm looking after you in the meantime. So if you don't mind, I'll go and take a look at these. They've been up for a while already. The young guy with the dark... Your rowdier friend took off soon after waking up. I am... As for the girl in the Silvermane Guard uniform, I told... Good question.
Кто такой сам?
He's a man of mystery. He claims to be a simple cross-border businessman. I've managed to secure more than a few urgent medical supplies through him, and he's been a big help to Wildfire. It's a grassroots organization. Think of it... No need to think.
I gotta find March 7th in Dan Hung. But where should I start?
Так, ну ладно. Пока хорош. А зачем это открылось? Пока хорош.